All right, real talk for a second. If you re the kind of person who feels annoyed when your system hesitates, when renders stretch longer than they should, or when games don't feel as sharp as your instincts, this is going to land. I am talking about the Skytech Azure 3 Plus. Before you go any further, take a second to check the current price and stock. Machines like this don't sit still, and waiting usually means paying more or missing the window entirely. You didn't wake up one day wanting a new PC. It crept up on you. Longer load times, fans working harder than they should, settings getting dialed back instead of pushed forward. You told yourself it was fine, but deep down you knew you'd outgrown the setup you were forcing to keep up. The first few days with this feel different in a quiet, confident way. Everything responds instantly. Apps open without hesitation. Games feel planted and controlled instead of slightly chaotic. You stop thinking about performance altogether, and that's the biggest upgrade of all. Gaming becomes smooth and predictable, even when things get intense. Frames stay steady. Visuals stay clean. You trust what you're seeing. When you re-editing or multitasking, timelines glide, exports feel painless, and heavy workloads stop feeling like a chore. Even everyday stuff, browsing, organizing files, jumping between tasks feels faster in a way that adds up over hours. It's not just speed. It's the feeling of headroom. Like you're no longer pushing the system to its limits just to get through the day. Once you feel that kind of overhead, going back to something weaker feels like self-sabotage. Don't wait around for strange price jumps or sudden stock drops. If this system is already in your head, that's usually the decision trying to finish itself. You might wonder if this level of power is more than you need. What surprised me is how it actually simplifies everything. No tweaking. No constant monitoring. It just works, even when you throw a lot at it. There's a certain pride that comes with owning a machine built like this. You sit down knowing nothing is holding you back. You stop browsing upgrades because you finally crossed that line into done fast, confident performance, everyday gaming without second-guessing settings, smooth creative and multitasking flow, quiet strength under heavy loads. It's not a small footprint. You want airflow and space at some point. You stop comparing endlessly. You choose the system you already wanted and move on with your life. Don't let this turn into one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. Check the price, lock in availability, and make the move while it still feels obvious. If you're ready for your setup to finally match how seriously you operate, this is it.